In a world where luxury often looks the same, some individuals redefine its boundaries. While a Lamborghini is already a head-turner, imagine one sparkling from every angle because it's draped in thousands of pink diamonds. Unbelievable. Not in Tokyo, where a man didn't settle for just owning a Lamborghini. He transformed it into a masterpiece of opulence. Hello and welcome back to Lux Underground. In today's video, we will narrate a story that's as much about individuality as it is about dazzling brilliance. The initial purchase. In February 2023, the car community buzzed with whispers of an extraordinary purchase. A whopping $2 million was exchanged for one of the world's most sought-after vehicles, the Lamborghini Aventador. Now, for many, a car's just a way to get from point A to point B. But when you're dealing with this kind of money, it's a different story. The Lamborghini Aventador isn't just a car, it's an experience. Manufactured in Italy, only a limited number of these supercars are produced each year, making them a rare gem in the automotive world. With its sleek design, powerful V12 engine pushing over 700 horsepower, and a 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration in just 2.9 seconds, it's no wonder it tops the wish list of many car enthusiasts globally. Bill, an auto expert from Top Gear, once quoted, "Driving an Aventador is like riding a roaring lion through a thunderstorm. It's wild, it's thrilling, and it's unlike anything else." This isn't just a vehicle, it's a symbol of unparalleled luxury and power. When our Tokyo tycoon laid down those crisp bills amounting to $2 million, it wasn't just for transportation. It was a statement, a declaration of passion for automotive artistry. It's one thing to hear about these purchases in passing, but as we'll soon discover, this wasn't where the story ended. It was just the beginning. Meet the man behind the extravagance. Behind every extravagant creation, there's often a visionary with a taste for the extraordinary. In our tale of diamond-draped luxury, that man is Shinichi Morohoshi, a Tokyo native. Morohoshi's name is not new to the world of auto customizations. Over the past decade, he's carved a niche for himself, turning luxury cars into unique works of art. A visionary in a niche all his own, Morohoshi has an illustrious history of turning luxury cars into rolling canvases of audacious art. 2017 was a landmark year in Morohoshi's customization journey. The streets of Tokyo, known for their vibrant energy, witnessed something even more spectacular that year. In July, Morohoshi unveiled a Ferrari 458. But this was no ordinary Ferrari. Instead of the car's classic curves being highlighted by its conventional glossy paint, the vehicle pulsed with neon lights, reportedly investing over $150,000 just for the illumination setup. The Ferrari became an instant sensation. Night drives turned into a cinematic experience as the neon spectacle made the already radiant Tokyo streets its personal stage, drawing crowds and clocking over 2 million views when its video surfaced online. However, Morohoshi wasn't done. Fast forward to 2019, and he took on a different project entirely. The Rolls-Royce Phantom, a symbol of silent opulence and timeless elegance, was his next project. Historically, the Phantom is a car that whispers its luxury. But in Morohoshi's garage, it screamed opulence, investing upwards of $600,000 and collaborating with renowned crystal artisan. The car emerged not in its typical understated glory, but as a blazing symbol of extravagance. Every inch of its vast exterior was adorned with meticulously hand-placed Swarovski crystals, causing it to glitter and dance in the light. The transformation was so profound that it drew reactions from car enthusiasts globally. These two instances, spaced out over 2 years, showcase not just Morohoshi's evolution as a customizer, but also his fearless approach to redefine luxury, making every car a living example of his larger-than-life vision. A friend of Shinichi once said, "When Morohoshi customizes the car, it's not about making it better, it's about making it his." And his sentiment rings true with every project he undertakes. Each car tells a story, a piece of Morohoshi's ever-evolving vision. Given his history, the news of the Lamborghini Aventador purchase immediately sent ripples through the automotive community. Everyone waited with bated breath, because if there's one thing everyone knew, it was that this Lamborghini was about to become a legend in its own right. The question wasn't if Morohoshi would transform it, but how. Based on his past creations, expectations were high. But as we'll soon uncover, even the loftiest of predictions fell short of reality. Going beyond the ordinary. Once the Lamborghini Aventador found its way into Morohoshi's garage in March 2023, it was clear that its journey from a supercar to showstopper had only just begun. Even for a man known for his jaw-dropping transformations, this project promised to be his crowning achievement. The first order of business was the body. A car, much like a canvas, needs the right frame and background. Morohoshi, always one to lean towards the bold, chose the Fighting Star body kit. For those unfamiliar with the world of car customizations, this body kit is to cars what haute couture is to fashion. It completely changes the vehicle's profile, giving it an even more aggressive stance. With pronounced lines and sharper edges, the Aventador now looked like it was carved out of a block of pure adrenaline. But the transformation didn't stop there. By April, Morohoshi was working with world-renowned wheel manufacturer Lexani. Known for their luxurious and innovative designs, the Aventador was soon sporting a set of bespoke Lexani wheels, which not only enhanced its road presence, but also complemented its newfound aggressive demeanor. However, Morohoshi's vision wasn't just about looks, it was about the entire experience. By June, the car had a brand new muffler. And this wasn't any ordinary muffler. It had a distinct roar, a sound that announced its arrival blocks before anyone could even see it. And then came the lights. In a collaboration with leading LED manufacturers, the Aventador was fitted with state-of-the-art LED lights. But these weren't just for visibility. They added an aura, an otherworldly glow that made the car seem as if it was straight out of a futuristic movie. As the months passed, Tokyo's car community watched in awe, waiting and wondering what would come next. Each enhancement, every modification, was a depiction of Morohoshi's vision of going beyond the ordinary, pushing boundaries and turning the extraordinary into something even more spectacular. The diamond transformation. But the most captivating chapter in this tale of transformation began in July 2023. While the Aventador had already seen dramatic enhancements, Morohoshi was gearing up for the masterstroke, covering the supercar in thousands of pink diamonds. It wasn't just about adding luxury, it was about redefining it. The idea alone was audacious. Too many, it would have seemed impossible or even outrageous. But for Morohoshi and his team, it was a challenge they were ready to embrace. Sourcing these diamonds was a feat in itself. The specific hue, the quality, and the sheer quantity required meant that these gems were sourced from multiple parts of the globe. By August, they were ready to begin the transformation. Now, imagine the precision required. Every diamond had to be hand-glued, ensuring it sat perfectly, complementing its neighboring gem. This process wasn't just labor-intensive. It was a test of patience, skill, and artistic vision. Each day, artists would spend hours ensuring that every inch of the car reflected their dedication. By the end, the transformation was almost ethereal. The body of the Aventador shimmered with an elegance that was almost otherworldly. The sunlight hitting it would break into a spectrum of colors, turning the car into a radiant beacon. The roof wasn't just a protective cover anymore, it was a canvas, dazzling and reflecting the world above. The spoiler, often a symbol of a car's sportiness, became a statement of luxury, gleaming with every twist and turn. The diffuser, usually a mere functional part, was now a piece of art, bejeweled and glowing. To say this Lamborghini Aventador was a head-turner would be an understatement. The journey from a sleek supercar to a shimmering marvel was not just about diamonds, it was about pushing the limits of imagination and redefining luxury on wheels. Public opinion and Morohoshi's philosophy. Every artistic endeavor invariably stands at the crossroads of admiration and criticism, and Morohoshi's diamond-encrusted Aventador was no exception. As images of the transformed supercar began circulating, the automotive community, especially Lamborghini purists, found themselves sharply divided. While many lauded the audacity and craftsmanship, others felt that such an extravagant customization detracted from the innate beauty and performance essence of the Lamborghini. A renowned car critic and an avid Lamborghini collector voiced his reservations. A Lamborghini in its original form is a masterpiece. It's like a Da Vinci painting. Would you splash neon colors on the Mona Lisa? Such sentiments echoed among many who held the traditional view that a supercar's beauty lay in its raw, unaltered form. Yet there was a deeper philosophy to Morohoshi's creations. To him, purchasing a luxury car like the Aventador was not just an act of affluence, but a canvas to project one's identity. To him, Luxury isn't about owning something rare, it's about making it uniquely yours. His cars, more than just vehicles, are bold statements of personal expression. In a world where luxury often whispers, Shinichi Morohoshi ensures it roars. From neon-lit Ferraris to diamond-draped Lamborghinis, his audacity challenges our notions of extravagance. But beyond the glitz and glamour, Morohoshi's creations invite us to reflect on our own expressions of individuality. So, as the lights dim and the crystals shimmer, one question lingers. How will you let the world see your unique sparkle? Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting content on Lux Underground. Stay tuned.